Hey there, fellow addicts. This is sooner than you have expected, huh? And this is, in a way, perfect place and a position for my streams. I wanted to keep that last stream on a point, but I failed. Usually I juggle a lot of things on my mind and then I completely lose it. I have no clue if I have said anything important there. The main point is that you can do it yourself. Just relock. The egg will stay. And I think I mentioned other details about the gold cap and uniqueness of the egg. Maybe something else, but I don't know. I guess that's it. Doesn't matter. So last time I thought I got rid of everything I wanted to say, if I'm gonna stream again and what am I gonna stream about, but wanted to do a story or something, but then I had a plethora of thoughts and I guess I'm not gonna get rid of it anytime soon, so I wanted to do some immediate details, because the main point of this channel was to shed light on some relatively unknown things that are not generally known, and some of them are obsolete, and that's one other reason that I did it, because I wanted to talk about them until they're not needed anymore, and who knows what tomorrow will bring. Maybe nothing, maybe something. And some IRL anecdote. There were a lot of those phone scammers, and they scam my dad for quite a bit of money. So at some point, I needed to know the time, and phone rang and it was them. So I confused them. I just asked them, what time it is, and they were stunned and answered me. I said thanks and hung up. So that's what I kinda did in game, because there are people that will whisper you for various reasons. There was some person that just, I guess, wanted to give me gold. Okay, always have to check the mic. It has some slide on and off. One of the streams, the only stream I deleted, it got turned off. So when he one guy, they're okay people, one of them wanted just to give me gold, but I can trade. One of the reasons for those eggs, I didn't say that either. I always have, since it's unique on any character that I can, during the Noble Garden I buy one of those eggs, maybe some more, of others, medium or small ones, and keep them in my bag. For example, this character in particular, I have bought all the building plans and build them during Noble Garden. I would just funnel all the resources to him, all the gold, because that's one of the ironies. I set up Garrison and then I just leave it. leave it to rot. And now I'm obsessed with that new one, and when I'm all done, I'll just leave it. And as for the buildings, I don't really need some buildings that I want to build. I can just leave that Gladiator Sanctum. Also, it takes too long. I wanted to stream last week. Like I said, I had a lot of things to say, but I got caught up in that Dark Moon Fair because I finally got rid of that laughing skull, and I don't really need that either. And I again forgot what I wanted to say. So there was a bunch of things I wanted to do, but then for over the weekend I did Ashran, and I think I have about less than 30 Nelf kills. So in that tempo, it usually Ashram for me, the way I play it, only procs once in the evening over the weekend. So that's 2 Ashrams a week. 30, less than 30 kills a week. That's not. So I'll just try to drop the building and see if the kills will count later on, because that will take a year to do, and I don't really care about the title or anything. But I don't need that other building either, though I do like passive, relatively passive resources, make some gliders and use them in battlegrounds. And I got stuck, so much things to do on a new character, on a new server, and I really feel stuck. Everything takes long, and I feel I'm not gonna go abyss, that's for sure, but the things I can do on my own, at my own pace, no drop rates, no nothing, I at least would like to take care of that, enchants, because I need to drop the mining, and for mining to be dropped, I need to take care of some engineering first. But I'm thinking of dropping that too. It takes too much time. Garrison ate a lot of my time. And so the guy whispered me, and he was okay, I whispered him back, asking for a party, because my initial plan was to go to Crossroads, and since I don't know how many of you know this, the level limit of people to be able to hear or read what you wanna say is 10 levels, and they removed that emote workaround. I guess that was very important. So I thought I'm gonna go to Crossroads, and I did, and it was empty. Nobody there, not in the Crossroads, not in the area, nowhere, not a single soul. So I guess I thought that backfired. So I went to Orgrimmar. I didn't want to do it at all, but sometimes I plan one thing and then I just go in the totally opposite direction. So I went to Orgrimmar. I didn't really spam, but I said around some lower levels a couple of times. Nobody responded, of course. So I said, I'm just gonna wait for the some game time, since that group only works, at least it says it only works for 50 plus. That's out of the question. But I'll make another alt account on the same one, WoW 2.1, and I was thinking of something in that regard. But like I said, that guy whispered me, I whispered him back, he didn't respond. I thought, okay, that's it. But later on he did, and he gave me party, a nice guy. So as I rushed to do at least, I didn't know when he's gonna leave or how party sync will work, so I really went berserk on it. But as I was doing it, I started having thoughts, but I didn't wanna chance it, so I just went for it. And at some point I noticed one thing and then another. First thing is that I started getting loot rewards. Not those party sync ones, but the regular quest rewards. So at that time I thought, okay, but I didn't want to chance it. And later on, when he left, I lost some quests, but some stayed. And then I was pretty much sure, but then I had to leave. Stayed later that night, but I just wanted to make sure of everything, and it worked as I suspected. So good news, everyone. First time you redo it, you only need to party sync the intro quest, because the later quests you didn't really do. I was worried, since during my before I came back of continuing the quest line, I checked the quest line. You can't skip anything. I always try to leave one or two quests to see if I can skip something, but you can't. And I was afraid of the last quest because it had the same name. I was hoping, because it's the different beast, artifact or whatever, that's gonna be different, but the quest name was the same. So that was my worry, but it turned out to be different, and you can get everything, and I did. So the main point of this story is you don't have to grind it all out in one sitting. The only thing that you need party sync the first time you redo it is for the intro quest line, quest chain. So that laughing skull intro, until you get the new outpost choice. Then it's the new quests, and you can leave party sync. Everything else is new for you. Now when I think about it, you don't really need this. You don't really need two medium buildings. You can have one trading post for Laugh and Skull on one toon, other on other. But if you want to, you can. Me personally, I could as easily just do the Malware one, or some can do the whole Frostfire Ridge and get the 2 followers from there. Some may skip one follower or some other. Personally, if I ever do this again, and I hope I won't, maybe the thing would be, and this is only if you can get that part easily, which is relative, but if you can get some game time or have someone to party you up, you can again you can do one of the two things. First one is to do first the one with the lumber mill, then do maybe that would be even more complicated. Better way would be maybe do the intro, get the Bruto follower, then do party sync, get to the lumber mill choice, and then whenever you want you can do the rest of the quest chain, get those 2 followers and the plans for medium building. That would be the most casual way, I guess. That's an option. You do your own math or whatever. Now I'm gonna go to Orgrimmar, drop Blinktron for my fellow Ragnaros and Ravencrest plebs to feast on its underwhelming cold teeth and its small nourishment. But you don't have to stay for that. Rewind selector.
See you soon. Real soon.
Might be sooner than you think, though I doubt it. I'm gonna make a bit of a